trying to connect. Okay. When we gotta reorder this.
I know.
And I like this one so much better, don't you?
I do. There's a lot on there though. Are you saying what Mary said? Ina Thompson.
What would it take?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them out too.
Yeah.
Well, let me get these first.
Okay, so 2 of those we'll take off until you finish.
Huh?
I said the
No,
mediums.
these are paid for. Her gifts is down there. What's the name is a gift?
Who? T.
No, the Mary Slaughter.
Okay. So I want
So whose is these?
So
You got the tape. Hey y'all, come on in.
Yeah.
We trying to get everything shipped. Good day. Good morning. Good morning to you. How do you do? Good last night. Let's wait a minute. Okay. So listen, this is how sealed your cakes are. These are mediums. All right? And they are really sealed. Okay? So I'm going to do it again. I bubble wrap them. All right? Come on in here. Come on in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm Dr. Now. How y'all doing? I gotta lay the other piece over. How are y'all doing today? Hey. Y'all, my phone started over. So I don't know how many people I got on here, but I'm gonna give you time to get on here. Just a little more time. Just a little more time. Cause we finna ship. So listen, we got some lemon square. Us new folk don't know how to order well. What you looking for, Cheryl Johnson Creek? I like your name because my mom is a Johnson. Well, that's her maiden name. Hey, y'all. Ooh, I almost dropped this one. Don't nobody come for me. I don't want to hear nothing. Because ain't nobody gonna say they cake ain't secured. Ain't nobody gonna say they cake went in and something was wrong with it. So yes, I go crazy. I go crazy wrapping and bubble wrapping. I sure do. I sure do. And I make them fit. I do not care. I make it fit. I make it work. For the size box, I need it to work. Because y'all are not going to say, y'all cake. You're not going to tell nobody your cake came from me and it wasn't protected. So I seal them. I wrap them with saran. I wrap them with press and seal and bubble wrap. Your cake may be thrown around. Your box may be dented. But your cake might even slide. Just take your hands and mold it. I can't do nothing with the post office. But what I can do, I can secure whatever I'm sending out. Now, like I said, I done sealed this, pressed and sealed it. I done saran wrapped it. Now I'm finna bubble wrap it. And this is gonna work. Huh? Don't bubble wrap that one yet? Okay, bubble wrap. Okay. So as you can see, this is a German chocolate, right? So what I'm gonna do with this German chocolate, it's already been saran wrapped. Right? It's already been saran wrapped. Now I'm gonna press and seal it. I'm gonna press it and seal it. So as you can see, I already done wrapped it one time. Now I'm gonna wrap it again. Okay, I'm pressing, sealing it again, and I'm gonna bubble wrap it. So you got any problems, your problem ain't gonna be with me. It might be with your United States Post Office, but it won't be with me. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nothing you can do how they handle your boxes. We're gonna put fragile on your boxes and all of that. But if your post office is overworked and they don't want to work, turn it the other way. It's almost if they don't want to work it out, they're gonna handle your package any way they want to handle it. I can't control that. What you say? You made me buy some press and seal. I already had saran. Oh, I do both of them, Cheryl Johnson Creek. I do both of them. You can't go wrong over protecting that cake. So I do both of them. And I'm going through it like crazy. So we're getting ready to go to the post office. We do have a few items. I do have, I think, 2 red velvets, no nuts. And I got they large red velvet. And I have and I also have some lemon square. You use both, yeah? I go to work on this stuff. Get to the last one. And I pull them real tight. You ready to hold this while I pull it real quick? Mm-hmm. Got it? Pull against me. And it's going to make it be real tight. All right, now I'm going to bubble wrap. Now, with that cake you just took back, which one did you take back?
The medium.
Okay. So still got one medium right now?
Because I was doing the gifts.
Oh, okay. I still want to wrap that other one and switch it out.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna bubble wrap it. It's almost Scorpio season. What you say, nephew? What you say? Is that your birthday? Are you a Scorpio on the way out the door?
You want to bubble wrap?
Well, I can't. I will.
Wait, because it's You already got the seal.
I got to see which one I had. Hold on. I'll go ahead and go ahead and give it to me. I'll go ahead and work on it real quick. And we'll switch. Don't seal those medium boxes yet.
Oh, no.
Okay, here go a German chocolate on the way out the door. And I got another German chocolate.
Yeah,
I need to work on.
it.
I need to get another set of presents. Okay, so we finna go to the post office. All right, and we finna send off. Now we got about 12 a dozen. Did you get my email? I want of your. No, I didn't. V. Fulton. So here is another German chocolate that's sold. All right, so it's already got saran. Now I'm gonna push you back a little bit so you can see me. Hey y'all. You know what? Where's Linda Richards?
I'm not there. You want it?
Okay, and I didn't put no cake in the German chocolates. Have you sealed them?
No.
Okay, so.
Gotta put them back in the fridge until I get ready.
Okay, well don't forget we gotta add some cakes to theirs. And listen, you may not get no cake this time, because I gotta bake some more. Y'all, I have to clean out my freezer. Hey y'all, I'm so sorry. Well, I know it. It's not. Hey, Dee Dee, my friend. Dee Dee Howard Florence. I love you. And you're not going to receive one, Mary Slaughter. I just took your gift back. You're not going to get it. You're not getting no gift from me. Not this time around. I'm going to put this back in the freezer. I'm not going to send you nothing. You're not going to get a gift from me. You just go ahead to somebody else's page and talk about me. I'm not going to give it to you. God bless you. I keep you in my prayers. Because what I tell you over and over, y'all can't worry people. When you heard me say last Thursday, we only ship certain days. And you keep worrying me. You done emailed me and now you on here. So you don't need a gift. When you get ready to buy something from me, then I'll give you a gift later on. Because you doing too much. I ain't received my cake yet, like you paid for it. No, ma'am. Sorry. I sent you an email and told you we were shipping. I sent you an email and told you that we don't ship on Fridays, but you still back over here. So, I'm not doing it. So, I'll keep you in my prayers. Amen. You'll have these folks, you'll be messing my business up like I'm not sending people stuff off. No, ma'am. I bake to go. I don't play. Since you can't wait, be anxious for nothing. So you're not going to get nothing from me. Keep watching me. You ain't going to worry me over nothing that's free. You're just not going to. You're coming out on my post like you done bought it. I told y'all that's why I don't take deposits. And when I bless people, I bless them. You can't keep worrying nobody over something that they blessing you with. Oh, heck no. There's other people on here in line that ain't gonna worry me to death. Ain't how you doing, how your mama, how your cat, how your dog. You ain't shipped my cake. I ain't get my cake. You ain't gonna get no cake. I don't care if you're mad. Because I done asked you to stop in your email and you ain't checked your email yet. Ain't my fault you came on here. Maybe it'll be another time. You'll get it right another time. Alright? So now we're gonna take this one and we're gonna bubble wrap it. I mean, I'm trying to tell her. She been worrying me from the time I called her name. Something else going on right there. It ain't no cake. Because that's what the Spirit told me. Alright? So now we got another German chocolate. Y'all listen. Y'all, it is something in the atmosphere. Do y'all feel it? I got my dog Sage, my new grandbaby Piper. She ain't said hi as Piper, Sage, nothing. She just wants to harass. Because her so high up. How much more? Well, I can do it this time. I just gotta put more filling in there. But what about these? You got enough of these? You can walk up the street. Yeah, you can go get this at lunch. I'll have them ready and just put it back in the freezer. Y'all, it's going to be a good day. We're going to be nice over here.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Did you want to check the key up
what did I do with the key?
Just put that in your purse.
Look at my purse. I think it is. Hey, June. I'm finna talk to y'all because we done ran out of boxes and we finna go get some off the street. And you let them know I'll be back. Tell them I'm just trying to get some big orders out. Hold on, y'all. My phone keeps acting up. Hold on 1 second. I don't like doing that. Baby, don't say your cake wasn't secure. This look like a cake for Halloween. Alright. And then I'm going to put it back in the freezer and we're going to ship it in just a minute. This is a German chocolate. So it's been saran wrapped. It's been bubble sealed. It's been all of those things. Hey, y'all. Hey. So I do have some lemon squares available. Well, I'm very busy. I can tell you this much. Hit the hearts, they screen recording that same woman. You know, you gotta deal with this mentalness. You know, some people mad because they don't want to walk this walk and talk this talk, and they want to live any kind of way, lay any kind of way, and then get mad because your people don't watch them. So I'm gonna put this back. Now I'm running out of cake, so everybody may not get a slice of cake. But I'm going to try my best to put like a piece of cake or something. And this had some crumbs with it. So a piece of cake with this. All right. And then, like I said, I'm going to tell y'all something. That's one thing I must agree with the cake king. That'll get on your nerves. If people constantly worrying you over something. That's why I do not like to take people money. I do not like to take down payments. Once I get this order out, I don't owe nobody nothing. I can stop baking today and sell everything I got local. But if I tell you I'm going to send you something and you ain't paying for shipping and it's free, you are not going to worry me. You know, that's why sometimes we don't get what God got for us. We constantly asking him for the same thing. And I'm not God. I'm not comparing myself. But if you done prayed about it, leave it at the altar. If what you worried about, if you ain't got it yet, you ain't got it yet. If you ain't paid. See, you get what I'm trying to say? She messed her own blessing up. She done emailed me. I respond to the email. Now she on this live talking about she didn't get it. She just lost it. Now she not going to get it. So I'm thinking about doing some specials. I'm thinking about rolling some specials in. Because, I mean, it don't make no sense. Like, you not going to get it no quicker. When you sitting here worried. Ew, no, I cannot. I ain't going to be able to do it. So, I got to tell y'all something. Jeanette Alexander, I got to tell y'all something. I want you to understand this. There's just some people you're going to have to cut. It's like, let's make a deal. The Lord don't make deals with us, but he know the plans he has toward us. And sometimes we get stuck in a bubble with people, with our friends, and with everybody that's just hanging around us to see what we're going to do. A lot of times you don't have but 2 or 3 friends. You really don't have 15, 20, and 30. You don't really have now. You're going to have to keep your hood rat somewhere. Somebody that'll throw hands. You're going to have your Peter. But at the same time, everybody with you don't mean they with you. Jesus had a lot of people that was with him that wasn't for him. He even had one that kissed him on the cheek and betrayed him. Y'all know I had a lot of people come to my reunion that betrayed me later. People will run with you, eat with you, lay in your house, and they will betray you. That's how things go. I could sit right now and give somebody a blessing, and they could be an op. But the thing about it is, when you start acting like one and you start moving like one, Jesus wasn't surprised that Judas had betrayed him. Let me tell you something. Jesus was already on the Judas because Judas was missing a lot of meetings. Honey, Judas, y'all have to go and research for yourself. But Judas wasn't found. Judas wasn't with them in the Garden of Gethsemane. Judas came on in there with them a little later on. He was creeping. You get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm trying to say? So sometimes you even bless your enemy. You know, Peter, now he was a 5-4 ministry Jesus friend. He was still, see, y'all don't understand how this thing go. People say God don't have no cussing saints. Yeah, he do. He got cussing believers. But the Holy Ghost ain't gonna dwell in their unclean mouth. Because blessings and cursings ain't supposed to come out the same mouth. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. You can speak yourself sick. You can speak yourself crazy. You can speak yourself into poverty. You can keep telling yourself something till you think it. That's why it's called a hypochondriac. You can keep on self-diagnosing yourself till you think you really got it. And you ain't, because you ain't had no test. You going off of what you keep speaking over yourself. You keep calling your children stupid. When they go out there and do something stupid, you was speaking it. You keep telling them they ain't gonna be nothing. When they end up being some ain't nothings and ain't never left home. You know, I ain't talking about no child that live at home. Ain't nothing wrong with living at home. But I'm talking about one that don't have no oomph. They ain't got no get up and go. You can't get them to go work at McDonald's. Well, you've been calling them lazy. You've been calling them stupid. So, you know, there's so many things you got to go and look and research stuff for yourself. No. God has believers that curse. They ain't got the Holy Ghost. I can tell you that. How you know? Because the Bible said the Holy Ghost ain't going to dwell in nothing unclean. And if you don't want your pastor to sit in the pulpit and cuss and be drunk, then you know that's wrong. Then you know it's wrong to be out here in them streets, laying up with men. You do what you want to. But you know you can't tell somebody that's right. Y'all crazy to follow somebody telling you to go lay up and shack up in a hotel room with a man and God will forgive you. You could end up having a heart attack before he busts his gut. Your chest done busted. Who was that guy? He was a famous guy, an influencer. Honey, he was in the middle of getting his groove back and he had a heart attack. He was slim. He was supposed to be healthy. But evidently he had high cholesterol and high blood pressure. And he was taking them little pills that make your heart beat fast. You know, you can put something on people's mind to make their heart beat fast. And so he had got with this girl. And this girl was singing that song. She was like, get it, do it, ride that pony. And she was riding from what the papers, what they said. And they said he had a heart attack. So she just put it on him, gave him something to make his heart beat fast. And his high blood pressure went up. His heart got to moving and jumping. And the next thing I know, what I read is, he's gone. Like that song say, he gone. I got to learn how to face it. He's gone. So Let me tell you something. Manifestation is real. Friends is real. You get what I'm trying to say? What are you saying? Hold on. Sorry, I worry you. I understand. I'm not calling you a beggar, lady. I'm not calling you a Judas. You're not missing what I'm saying. You are already still focused on being upset over this cake. Hit the hearts. Ain't nobody, we ain't even talking about you no more. But you could have checked your email, and you got to learn how to handle yourself. You got to learn how to control yourself. Hit the heart, cause that lady's screen recording will be laying up with them men on the weekend. It's none of my business. Hold on 1 second. Let me put these in the freezer. Hold on 1 second. I'll be back. Honey, we ain't talking about you. We're on a whole nother subject. Please believe me when I tell you, I'm finna get all my cakes sold. I got a couple of red velvets left. Big ones. I got some big red velvets. I'm finna show you one. I should have brought it with me. So, and I'm finna bub. I got two red velvets with no nuts that I just got. And I got one that ain't sitting up as high, but ain't nothing wrong with it. And I don't know if I sold the one with nuts or not, but I can go show you what I got left on the red velvet track. I done sold out of the lemon, the big heavenly pound cakes are sold out. I'm making some more today, so I should have some more. And I'm taking that list away. I'm doing first come, first served basis. And that's because when I tell people your order is ready and you telling me now your money funny, I can't work like that. I don't take no deposit. So since I don't take no money, I'm just going to sell to who I see. And I got a right to redirect it. So I do have lemon squares. I think I got 12 dozen available. If you want them, you have to let me know. While I'm looking here, she's gone real quick. I'll take the order. And then you have to cash out me. You'll email me and then cash out me. So listen, I want you to understand. Judas, and I'm not talking about that lady. That cake is put in that freezer and I'm going to be shipping out. Because here's the problem with people. Some people will not invest in you. Some people are never going to get a supporter badge. Some people are never going to send me stars. I done come to accept that. Some people are never going to financially support me. But they do not care about my finances. They do not care about how much I choose to ship out and bless. Okay? When you get a blessing, you don't have to worry nobody. If the cake never came in the mail, you didn't pay for it. That's on me. I got to make that thing right. You get what I'm trying to say? But constantly worrying somebody, you don't get no blessing. I think sometimes we don't get from God because we constantly worrying him. And I think people don't care. When I just said I had a flare up, but she's still worried why she ain't got her cake when I don't ship after Thursday. I call her name on Thursday. And I'm done with that. And she automatically done started emailing me Sunday. So now she on here today. So that tells me in my spirit, they that wait renew strength. So maybe it was the wrong decision, because when I went back to see when I called her name, I was reading where she said she had been with me for a while. Listen, you are not privileged because you have a supporter badge or you've been with me. People give me views. And then I like to look at people, to be honest with you, and pray about it and see if they need it or not. So you have to understand, a lot of times God is trying to do, let's make a deal. All right. But instead of putting it, let's make a deal, God is saying, let's start on your plans. I can use you cussing. I can use you drunk as a skunk. I can use you laying up with people, but I can't get no glory out of it. What I can do is call you in the midst of your mess. So God is calling your name. He calling you when you was okay. He calling you now that you done got bad. And he calling you at your worst in your life. He calling you while you on your knees screaming, get me off of drugs. He's still talking to you. He calling you while you cussing your boss out. because he's already working on your conscience. You already feel bad. So yes, you can be a believer that drink, smoke, curse, fornicate, commit adultery, backbite, lie, steal, cheat, homosexuality. You can be a believer. By faith, through grace, you saved. If you don't believe, I ain't talking to you anyway. All right? Now, he can't get no glory out of your life when it's raggedy and ratchet. And you don't play with him. Because he said, let me tell you something. First of all, don't let your good be evil spoken of. And number two, you know, what does it profit a man to gain the world and you going to lose your soul? How in the world you going to sit around him and pounce that man? He ain't going to marry you. He already don't respect you because he's already knowing you sneaking doing it and you giving it to him. Both of you is in the wrong. He can use you though. And some people can be bought easy. Let me tell you something. Somebody want to get mad that quick and go over there with an op and start instantly talking about me. I knew from the beginning, if you do that, you were already on the fence. You were just waiting to see what you could get before you left. Y'all see what I'm saying? So we have to do this instead of calling it, let's make a deal. God is saying, let's work on your plans. I know the plans I have toward you. Now you are in the, you messing with your plans, but I do. It's like when I write contracts, I sit down and I put the contract and I look and I say, hello, everybody. I say, now this house, I'm looking at the plans of this house. You know, when you buy a house, you got a seller's disclosure. All right. The disclosure is going to disclose what you don't know about the house, but you still need to have a home inspection done for your good, because that house has eyes, but it ain't got no mouth. That door just open and close. And I'm looking and saying, well, you know, this roof on this house is almost at the end of the life of the shingles. You might want to request that they give you some money or knock off, because you're going to need another roof within 5 years. Now the age of that roof is 25 years old. It only got 30-year shingles on it. So we got to watch that. And I got to go through and look at the plans. I just want to help somebody because I can't do nothing right now. I can't bake because we in the midst of touching these boxes. And I don't want to get caught up with baking and then touch a box. So I do have a couple of cakes left, like I said. So when I'm looking at your plans, and now I'm so gonna look and say, well, you do know they're not leaving the refrigerator, and they're not gonna leave the stove. I caught something. Oh, they gonna leave that stove, but in the seller's disclosure, it said they ain't leaving it. Oh, they leaving that stove. That's a fixture. That dishwasher, that microwave, and that stove is staying with that house. They better buy, if they want to take that particular one, they got to replace it. And it's got to be in working condition. But they going to leave it because that's a permanent fixture. But typically houses come with it. Unless it's a flip or foreclosure or something like that. And it's already gone. So you got to know that he said, I got plans toward you. I got plans. Your plans may not work with my plans. So I can use you just the way you are. But you're going to have to clean up. Judas was a disciple. Y'all can't take that from him. He just was a disciple that didn't want to change his life. He was a greedy disciple. He just wanted money. But he was a disciple. Y'all cannot take his benefits away. He just was a disciple that had his eyes focused on money and not God's plan. If you seek God first, then all things will be added. Y'all understand? So I'm gonna start writing down y'all orders, but I was talking. Amen. I haven't been on in the midst. I miss. What are you doing now? Are you in the funeral business? Yes, I am, Laura. I'm in the funeral home business. You see it? You see the dead bodies back there? So he's hush, y'all. Y'all lay still. I'll get to y'all in a minute. I'm gonna bubble wrap y'all in just a minute. Oh my God. Come on, somebody. Make them understand. Put them to sleep. Kick them, stomp them, lie be darn. I tell you, never seen a cake be a dead person. But okay. Girl, somebody just asked us, was we in the funeral home business? I done shut the front door and told the cakes to be still. They's dead. They been in the oven. By the way, did y'all see that on the news? Our news. What is wrong with these people with these funeral homes? Do you know how easy it is to go ahead and take that body and put it into that fire? Lord, I ain't never seen the beast. She ought to be ashamed of herself. She should have came up with something better than that. If she ain't been watching this long, and she sit up here and think this kitchen look like a funeral home and an embalming station. They don't look like this back there. But if she thinking, she should have never, she made her. Don't let the silly spirit come up. Don't let it come up. Child, I can't. I'm done. That was funny. That good grand in the morning. How did cakes turn into the funeral home? Girl, somebody just asked us what we doing in the funeral home business. But I guess kind of sorta, cause yeah, I guess cause the cakes has been cooked. But let me tell y'all about this crematorium place. They done so the funeral home people they done foreclosed on the funeral home. They done foreclosed on the funeral home. It's some funeral home down there in Atlanta. They done foreclosed on it. They done foreclosed on it. And they got all these bodies in the freezer. They got now how in the world, all you had to do is put the people in the go ahead and cremate them and put them in that ground. Y'all hit the hearts. Hit the hearts. Thank y'all. That's all you can do. If somebody can sit here and try to screen record and mass produce and mass, they ain't got nothing else going on. So they done took and foreclosed on the funeral home. The funeral home done took orders with bodies. I'm assuming some of those bodies must have been going to the crematorium, to be burnt. Instead of them taken to be burnt, they done mummified them bodies. They said they found 13 bodies in the funeral home freezer. 13. And when you send your loved ones off, be careful. When you send your loved ones off to be cremated, you better make good sure that you getting their ashes. Because this done happened before. Don't forget, none of the richest piece. Don't forget the pieces of cake.
Yeah.
Some of them won't have cake in it because I done ran out. There was a guy named Ray Marsh. He did that on the Tennessee-Georgia line. And he had dug all these holes in the ground because his crematorium was on his family property. And no, it wasn't her Agnes. I'm gonna delete that comment. And so they done evicted the funeral home for not paying their mortgage. So I don't know who running this funeral home. I don't know if they were giving people dirt cheap prices at this funeral home, but everything cheap ain't good. Somewhere in this happy land, the man decided, I guess he didn't want to pay for them to be cremated. So instead, he don't never take them. And so they go in and find 13 bodies and they said they were in a mummified position. So some people really get sick. Some people be around dead people so much that it mess with their mind. I know some people that work at the funeral home, they see so much stuff they have to get drunk. This person told me the reason why they drink a lot is because of what they see that comes in and out. It's hard.
You got Kim Wood's information?
Who?
Kim.
Yeah, it's in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's I found it. And I got a number in here too. Hold on. So hold on, y'all. I'm looking up an address. Yep. Let me see which one you want. Let's go to Tracey K. So that's how that goes. You got to be careful. Hold on. So, y'all, we can never be too careful. We can never be too careful. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking up an address. One of these addresses is Kim's. So it's a whole list of them. You have to go through it. So listen. So when I'm gonna replace this lady, let me have a piece of paper. I'm gonna write down some names for lemon squares. Y'all ready to start taking some orders? And I got some big red velvets. Cause I don't know how much longer I'm gonna bake these big cakes. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to do a lot of stuff. Can I get a big red velvet? This is a 3-layer, and this is for today, the 28th.
You can change the date because we didn't do it yesterday. Remember?
29.
Okay. So I can come back yesterday if I finish.
How many? I'm gonna replace the order too.
Oh.
So this is a big red velvet. It's 3 layers. Hold on. Do you want lemon squares? Don't just write it. Let me know. Let me know if you want 1 dozen. If you want 2 dozen. I'm finna get ready to get started. Let me know. You gotta have your money. You gotta cash out me. You email me first at TraceyKMitchell68@gmail.com. And then you send me. I know we got to do Connie. Huh? And okay, add another set down there for up top. Take me 3 down there to replace. Do the up top one. Replace. Slide it over by itself. Yeah. Okay. Ruth Barrow, you gotta hold up. Cause I'm gonna write you down, Ruth. But Ruth Barrow, you are throwing me off. I love you, but you are throwing me off. I don't want to take an order from you right now. Because you're asking for lemon squares, and I still got to figure out why your cake is coming back to me. So I don't need you to write nothing on here. She's already told you that. You gonna mess me up. So I'm not writing your name down. Because I ain't even baked another heavenly pound cake to replace yours. And it's costing me money. So you asking now to add lemon squares to something I already don't have. I don't want you to send me no more money. That's what started this. Just let me get you a whole different situation. Ain't no use in you paying extra if I got to replace a cake. You might as well add your lemon squares into your cake. So let's go, Lakeisha Kitchens.
From what you got.
I know. I read. You told her. I'm just trying. How many I can sell?
10.
Okay. I got Lakeisha Kitchens. I don't want it. I'm not gonna overcharge Ruth. See, I ain't even got a cake, so why am I gonna even worry about lemon squares this week? These are going out. I don't want her to waste the money. Only other thing I can do is refund her. And when I get started all over, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, anybody else? Hit the hearts. Hit the hearts. Thank y'all. It ain't gonna do them no good. Hit the hearts. I'm so glad people love me so much they got a screen record me. Snap and pop. Say nothing and pray and politely omit people. I got Lakeisha. I got Lakeisha Kitchens. No, you haven't, Ruth. Ruth said she already ordered it. Did she send you money?
I will go back and look, but
I'm going to refund her money.
I think that's why I said
I'm going to just refund her. When you get through with that, let me send her money back. Because I can't. It's too much. She can't wait. I can't do it with it. All right, listen. So we got a red velvet. This is a 3-layer. I love you, Rodney. Email me at TracyKMitchell68@gmail.com. And then I'll give you your information. You through with the other phone, let me use it. Ruth, I'm gonna refund you. Okay, Regina, we're gonna replace Regina Barton with lemon squares. Okay. Who is this?
No, you can go out of it.
You done got Kimberly's?
I just gotta get the way.
I'm saying, but you got her?
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, I want to just refund her. Cause I just... Right. I can't. It's just easier to do it this way. That way I don't have to worry about it. Do you got Beverly Blacks?
She's already boxed.
Okay. Let me find Ruth. It's been so long ago. Y'all make this hard. No nuts. It's not going to be no nuts. I got to go now and find this lady. I can't. And is she way down here? Because she sent that money a long time ago. And I'll have to find her. Oh, jeez. And she ain't even got no order here recently, so yeah, I'm gonna have to replace her now. You welcome, Regina Barton. We already got your address, and we will be sending those out. Does anybody, because I'm not gonna keep making these, hit the hearts. Deacon Calvin, can you help me tell them to go to TraceyKMitchell68@gmail.com? Hit the hearts, hit the hearts, hit the hearts. When I go on my live and hit hearts, it's this. I'm gonna tell you who it is too. They came to the reunion. I'm gonna tell you who the lady is. I already got information on it. Agnes Cross. Agnes, what? Agnes who? Agnes Cross. Agnes, as soon as you go to TraceyKMitchell68@gmail.com, I'll tell y'all the price and how to send it. Once I write your name down. Any more lemon squares? It's too late, LaJune.
What's that?
She said she'll take the red velvet.
No, I've already talked to her. She called me back.
Did you switch it out?
No, we had already
Sealed her? Did you tell her we already
did.
sealed? Okay, sorry.
I don't know if he was gonna sell those.
I am
online.
selling. I'm selling them.
I said she probably had two. She'll sell them online.
I am. Did she want to buy another? Did she want it? Well, her cake is already. We already done paid for her label. I can't undo it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, 1 dozen lemon squares and 1 red velvet. Linda Fur. You're gonna have to email me and send your money. We finna ship out today. I'm writing your name down. Linda Furs. And then I'm gonna write it down here for a large red velvet. And if she don't get it, we'll go to the next person. She down for 2 things. Okay. This is a large. I got 1 more large, I think. What'd she say? Oh, LaJune want one of these larges. You gotta do them in 2 different boxes, though.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Large 1, number 2, LaJune. LaJune getting her stuff together for the holiday today. Okay, so we got.
Yeah.
So she wanting 2 of these.
You know she got that heavenly.
Yeah, and this. And now I got 1, and then I got it, and I got what? I'm gonna hold off on that other one.
Okay.
Okay, so I got the red velvet's gone. I don't know what else I got in there. Any more lemon squares? So I got enough spots for some more lemon squares. Did you want me to write the replacement down? You didn't. The 10 ain't included Connie's and.
No, I already moved those to the side.
And Regina.
And what's her name?
Connie Williams, Regina.
And Lita.
And Lita.
Yeah, I got them on.
Okay.
So 10.
Hey, Will. Came my way with Willie Earl. Hey, with Willie Earl. I said, I'm catering my way with Willie Earl. If you're trying to find out how to place an order, Kathy Nisi, you go to Kathy Niche, you go to TraceyKMitchell68@gmail.com. Shirley wants a dozen. Let me see. Shirley Marsh. I'm going to respond back. Anybody else? I've got 6 more orders of lemon squares I can get out of him. Terry, I don't do half a dozen. I'm sorry. They only come in a dozen. I want 1 dozen lemon squares to add to my order. Have you already sealed Lakeisha Ism's order?
Yes.
Can we flip it on the bottom? I don't know if we can.
Possibly, yes. You know what? She may be in luck.
I don't even know if we sealed her. We ain't sealed you yet, Lakeisha. You better thank God. You better thank God for that. Lakeisha said add her a dozen.
A dozen?
I'm going to write her right here.
LaJune paid. I already said when I was check her office.
Okay, I'm finna bubble wrap her. Okay. Do you have a California list? What you mean a California list? I don't even understand what that means. I told you I ship anyway. Okay, Terry said, who is Terry Briggs? She said,
Okay, tell her I haven't started on her. I'm working on her again.
Terry said I should take a dozen.
Okay.
So I'm finna, Terry. You know who that was? You got the scissors. I got the scissors.
I got it in the tape if you need it.
Yeah, I'm finna bubble wrap June. Okay, LeJune. Was that Terry Briggs?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you wanna cut that for me?
Alright.
I gotta add another piece. Hold on 1 second. I can't do this and read. And I could have never put her in the same box anyway. I can't smush her cake. Yeah.
So that one gonna have to go in the big box.
Well, we got. I just know it can't go. Both of them can't go together.
Yeah. That's fine.
I know you like her because you're using up all my tape.
Don't do that.
You like LeJune. She likes you, LeJune. LeJune, she used up a whole thing of tape.
We've got to procure her tape.
LeJune, she like you.
Alright.
No, I said I can't send certain things. What are you looking for, Monique? I just told you I didn't say I couldn't ship nothing to California. I said shipping is different because it's so far away. I said different parts of California cost different. Okay, she ready to go. And then I got to check on the other email. Hit the hearts. Girl, you better stop what you doing because you ain't gonna win. Because when I look at my video, it's going to show the same on the replay. That's one thing you got to understand. If y'all hit the hearts, the video going to show the same on the replay. Monique, you can take a chance for a German chocolate. Yeah, German chocolate can make it to California. You asked for a cheesecake German chocolate. I said I'm not going to put no cheesecake in that German chocolate because it may not make it. That's what you asked for. You didn't ask for a regular German chocolate. You said you wanted a cheesecake German chocolate. Huh? And let me check and see if the other lady has sent her money for the red velvet. Huh?
To wrap Miss Linda cake.
Wait to wrap it.
The bubble wrap.
What about it?
Are you ready to wrap it?
I'm finna see if she sent her money. Let me see. I mean her email so I can tell her how to pay.
No, I'm talking to Linda.
That's what you. I don't wrap her, hadn't I?
You already wrote it.
Okay, well let me wrap her. Let me bubble wrap if you ready for her. Have you wrote her address down yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I just have to give it search.
I thought you was talking about this Linda Fur. I thought I had I think I have. Ain't
That's the German chocolate.
okay.
All for the German chocolate, I think are right. Yeah, my German chocolate.
Keep them on the same shelf. And then the upper ones are what? Why is they got bubble wrap? What's on them upper ones up there?
This one was a medium.
Okay.
That was supposed to be one of the gifts. That
Okay.
she didn't get.
Okay. Okay.
That's what happened. I guess you can go ahead and bubble wrap them. Because once I seal these ones, these 3-layered ones, that's it.
Okay. I got another one, but I don't know if the lady gonna pay.
Yeah.
Just grab one of these and check the what I see this thing. And if your cake slide by any chance, if it slides, just take your hand and mold your cake back. Ain't nothing I can do about it because it's cream cheese. But if it does slide in any form, just take your hand and mold it back. And keep it in the deep freezer. Don't unwrap it time you get it. Okay? Because it's froze right now. We getting ready to do a big drop. And I really can bubble wrap that last one if you want me to while I'm doing it.
Which one's the other one? Okay.
I don't know. If she don't, somebody else will buy it. It don't matter. I'm just gonna bubble wrap it and put it back in the freezer.
I'm gonna go ahead and start
Yeah, it don't matter.
doing that now. Hold on.
Cause it's gonna be gone regardless.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, hold on. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 lemon square spots. You gonna come take this? Oh, I can do it. I can do it. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me do this so we can go on and get ready to go to the post office. And the rest of my whole day gonna be in this kitchen. So you can't tell me that your cake, you can, but you'll be lying. Because I'm doing this on live, so don't nobody come lie on me. I want to make sure your cake is right. It ain't going nowhere. Like Kurt Franklin said, we having church, we ain't going nowhere. I know y'all want me to get through talking, so I'm about through with my... See, we're playing bad. They can throw this. And I might slide because it warm up, but it's in there. Lemon squares, I do have some more, Denise English. Let me know if you want some more. I have 4 more spots left this week that we can go on and ship today. And then we'll be baking this evening and be ready for one more order. Miss Trace, I watch you all the time. I want to know where to place an order for cakes. Tracey K. Mitchell 68 at gmail.com. Tracey K. Mitchell 68 at gmail.com. What Nicole say? Trace, I Zell you the money for Lemon Square. Oh, Lord, I almost didn't get Teresa and Randy Miles. She said she sent it to Zell. Okay, so Teresa and Randy. That's how I know them. Even though it's Teresa talking. Okay, I got you. Now I'm down to 3 of them. What did she say? Trace, I'm over here being your cake pusher. I'm screaming it from my mouth, satisfied in my stomach. How delicious. Thank you, Nicole. I gotta call you. I didn't know you and Carmen knew each other. I gotta call Carmen too. Hey, well, let me be quiet about that for somebody go running. You know how that go. But you know, we know. I'm not gonna let nobody force me to love or hate somebody because you don't. And that's why I don't get caught up in it. You know, when you start talking about people and you sitting around the table and you running your yin yang, I'm gone. I didn't sign up for it. That ain't what I come for. That ain't what I signed up for. Okay, I got 3 more spots for lemon squares. 3 more. 3 more. Uno, dos, tres. And I know y'all say tres. No, dos, tres. No, dos, tres. Cuatro, cinco, seis. So I have 3 left. I'll take a dozen. Yolanda Jordan says she'll take a dozen. Yo-yo. Don't mess with my yo-yo. Don't try to play me out. Don't try to play me out. Yolanda Jordan. We got to throw her a piece of cake in her box. So I need, when you get a chance, I need to check. And then I got 2 more spots. Angela Robinson. Angela! Email, but not the pricing. I don't have a whole. I don't have. I don't know what you want. I think I asked you, Ada, what did you want, so I could give you a price versus going through a whole price line. I just don't trust people that way, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't trust people that way because there's too many people out here. Who is this?
Well, I'm just giving it to you so you can do what
Okay,
you
she
do.
said I ordered a red velvet. Okay, Linda. Okay, so total. Hold on. Queen and I have got a lot to do. We are making seasonings. That's why I'm not trying to overly exhort myself because I got to go and make seasonings. I got 1 more. I like her name. Sarah Savon. Sarah Chavon. SHAVON. Savon. She took the last dozen.
Okay.
Yeah, wait on the syrup because it's coming, Danae. How you doing? I'm gonna be working on it. I gotta do seasonings. And listen, I don't want to ship the week of the election. Super Tuesday. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best, Crystal Katie Woo Woo, and I know what I gotta send you. I already know. I love you and thank you for being honest with me, Danae. And I'm glad you enjoyed what I could send you back.
You finished?
Oh yeah. So, well, when she respond back, you can let me know.
Okay.
Okay, so I said a heavily pound cake and lemon squares. Okay, well, we'll find you, Ada, and we'll reply back. Because I did reply back to you. I replied back to some Ada. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we got what? We're going to ship what? Wednesday and Thursday this week?
Mm-mm.
We ain't going to ship at all no more? I thought you said you was going to do one more day.
What's today?
If we bake today,
yeah,
we can ship tomorrow.
What's today? Wednesday?
Today, Tuesday.
Child, my days all over the place. Okay, yeah, Wednesday and Thursday, early Thursday morning.
Okay, so this is how it goes. We're going to go back in here and bake. All right? Yes, you did. Okay. Did I respond back with the price? Or did I not put the price in there, Ada? I don't know. It's too many people. You have to help me help you. I'm one person. I can't tell you. I know I'll be responding back. I just don't know what I respond back to. Because some people have the same names. Ain't no telling how many Kims on here. I'm not doing no cookies right now. I just don't have the energy. I'm on steroids right now. I had a flare up. And did you put Linda Richards' piece of cake in there?
I haven't boxed with all them big ones. So I get ready to load up.
And then we got other stuff we got to send out gifts. When the time comes, Miss Helen Haynes, you can order that. I just don't. We're not taking orders for that right now. Plus, the seasonings will be on my website when we finish. You'll order them directly from the website. And the same way with the syrups. You can order them from the website. I think right now I'm only going to do 2 syrups though. I think I'm going to do the sweet potato because that was my number one. And the peach cobbler. Let me see. Somebody asked for, do you have an extra medium? The medium is not big as the big one, but I do. I have one, Victoria Irwin. I have an extra medium. If you want it, I've already put it in the freezer. Yeah, flare-ups are rough. That's why I'm kind of taking it easy. I am finna bake. I got the ovens on. I'm just baking slow. Okay, I can't wait when you catch up your cakes. Look so good. If you want one, you can get one, but you just have to tell me. If you want a red velvet, it'll be baked. I'll have your red velvet next week. You know, I'm trying not to be in that stuff on Super Tuesday. I don't want to get caught up in that. You want it, Victoria Irvin want that medium, Gwena.
Okay.
You have to email me at tracykmitchell68@gmail.com so we can set up how you pay, and we have to have your address, Victoria. Medium. Hey, Valerie Applin. So, listen. Y'all know I be trying to come on here and talk to y'all. But I got to finish my story. Please, I don't have time, Ada. I don't today. I got to bake. I got to ship. I don't. If you could email me, Queen got the email. She'll respond back. I just don't have time today. Listen. Let me go on and cut this piece of tape so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Is somebody at the front door?
No, that's on
I think they is because Eddie calling. Listen, see. I got to sign a check. Your plans are priority. Shut up about anything. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to defend yourself.
Hey, you good?
Because God has plans toward you.
Yeah, she don't lie.
And you don't have to speak on it.
Okay, I will.
He is your attorney. You don't have to talk on it. You don't have to defend yourself. You do not have to say anything. Now, who want me? I'm priority. You don't. But you can't control this. The only way you can control this is to control this. Put your priority sticker on your mind. Set your mind on things above and not things below. You'll drive yourself crazy. Set your things, listen. Your feelings, your expectations, you set them on things above. Your affections on things above and not below. Catering My Way with Willie J can help you with your key lime cake. Catering My Way with Willie J will take your key lime cake order. You got to change the way you think. If you think poverty, you're going to have poverty. If you think whatsoever a man thinketh, so is he. I think myself well. I think myself skinny. Whatsoever a man thinketh, so is he. Whatsoever man thinketh, so is he. So is he. So if you thought it, you thinking it, how can you all the time say you forgive somebody and you constantly throwing it up? Because you still thinking about it. Do you know when it, okay, can I use an example? You was my best friend. You told something you weren't supposed to tell. I messed around and told it. But remember, it's really on you. You was never supposed to tell it. So somebody told you something you weren't never supposed to tell. And then you turn around and told me, oh, it is Taco Tuesday. I should have made a potato poncho. Green eggs and ham. Queen over there dancing, y'all. She getting happy because the freezer coming down. Look at Queen. How you doing, Queen? Oh, that Queen says she coming around. That's how Avery be dancing. That's Avery mom over there. I was a liar about that too. So you can't keep coming to me off of what I did. If you change the way you think and let it go, you won't keep talking about it. You got to have top priority. That's a, let me see. This don't look like, is this a head? Look and check and see, this might be a lemon square. Because normally heavy don't dip like this. That's how I can tell the difference. Get at the bottom base. Hold on, y'all. Let me go make sure I get the right cake out. Queen pulling cakes and she don't know what she's doing. She got 3 minutes left to rock this junk. You got one? Yeah. See the difference?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lemon square.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's too cool.
And then them lemon squares is real light. You see the cheese in them?
Well, you know.
Then I got another one. Yeah, yeah. So, those are lemon square cakes. I got some lemon square cakes left.
Yeah.
I just baked them yesterday. Y'all want to see what's in the freezer? Come on. So, if you change the way you can't keep throwing up that your son didn't never pay you that money. Just don't give it to him no more. Change the way you think and keep moving. You can't never keep throwing up. It ain't going to help you. If you forgave your husband because he cheated, you got to let it go. If you gave your wife because she cheated, you got to let it go. Y'all, the freezer finna be empty again. Look, I told y'all. We be over here working for real, for real. And we got all these boxes over here. We got boxes over here. We be working for real, for real, for real, for real. We got them on the counter. We got all those on the counter going out. So, I don't know if I sold this red velvet with nuts. This is the only one, I don't know. Then this one, see what happened was this one. Ain't nothing wrong with this red velvet. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just put the icing on too quick. And it's sitting a little low. That's all. I can sell this red velvet. And I can sell this one. I do got 2 more red velvets. One with nuts and one without. So, I can. See, I got some other red velvets. And these are cheesecake. Lemon square cheesecake. Let me show y'all how this look on the inside. See all that cheese? Queen, I had to break a piece. I just had to break a piece.
It was good.
Oh my. I know you don't want me to eat no more. She's so stingy. Coquille, I could eat. Oh my God. That's good. Oh wow. Oh good. Wow. Oh, that's good. That makes you want to have a cup of coffee. I need to get rid of that red velvet with nuts. I'm going to sell it. I don't think I sold it to nobody. Because I think somebody wanted one without nuts. And I swapped it out, didn't I? I had said I was going to sell it to my friend, didn't I?
Yeah, Tracey.
I'll make another. I'm going to sell that. And I got the other one that's a little shorter than the others, but they still 3 layers. And then should I just keep it for my Thanksgiving? I don't know what I should do. Because I got to cook for my Thanksgiving. I'm going to keep one of them, I think. Oh, shoot. Thanksgiving be here for us too, won't it? Mm-hmm. I have our press and seal then. I think I have.
Okay. Lemon squares.
Okay, y'all got to send your money for your lemon squares. Because I don't see nobody. Yeah. And I don't see nobody. I don't see. We got Lakeisha Kitchens, and Agnes Cross, Linda Fur, Shirley Marsh, Lakeisha Ism, she sent hers, I think, already. Mm-hmm. Terry Briggs, Teresa and Randy Miles, Yolanda Jordan. Teresa and Randy already sent theirs through Zelle. Mm-hmm. Yolanda Jordan, Angela Robinson, and Sarah Savon. Okay, hold on 1 second. I know Teresa and Randy done sent theirs. That's my girl. Mm-hmm. She won't leave Randy alone, though. She sit up on him. He can't even drive his truck good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she paid. Yeah, that's all she do. She stay up under Randy. Teresa, send me your address again. Yeah, I got that one with the nuts, and I got one without. I might keep the one without nuts and keep that for mine. And just seal it. And then, how much? You didn't email me your address, Sarah Savon. That's the only way I'm going to tell you the price, because we got to have your address. And a lot of y'all will send your money without your address. I think one of them I'm gonna save, but it don't make no difference. I'm only gonna do it because the icing got put on and it ain't high enough. The other ones I'm gonna see. I already done voted. I voted the first day our voting came available. Victoria Irwin said she paid.
Okay, I'm finna check.
She paid. That was Victoria get the medium heavenly pound cake.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been voted. What is that? Hold on, I can't read that far.
I figured she ain't got your
Let me. I got the glasses on.
Look, she did, Terry.
Can't see. Yeah.
I'm trying to get these slides before the niggas printed out.
Oh, she asked for a prize.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why you didn't type it in? Good, what it do?
Don't do that.
But ain't she already got something going out?
She got her mini hippie.
She do.
That's why I said
You can add it in there.
I'm gonna add it in there.
I'm gonna give her a little break.
Okay. That's what I said.
I gave her a break.
Okay.
Terry Briggs, I gave you a break. Terry, I gave you a break. So I took some money out. You have heavenly pound cake. I ordered already. Did you pay? Penny where? Penny War? You ordered one. Did you pay? Because if you ordered one. No, you didn't order one. You haven't given me no money. You mean you want one? Because you know I bake fresh. And I don't take nobody money until I email you back and tell you that the cake is ready. So you inquired about one? Yeah, I would send to Middlesville. That's outside of Macon, Georgia. I deleted your comment because I don't want people to know where you live. Teresa Randy sent their address. Yeah, I've been voted. I voted the first day voting opened up. My mind was made up. So yesterday they had Kamala Harris was here and at Georgia Tech and Donald Trump and this weekend, Friday, I think Michelle Obama will be in Atlanta. So that's why you have to be careful. Traffic gonna be crazy. But yeah, I already done voted for whoever I'm gonna vote for. You vote for whoever you want to. Make your vote count. That's your business. I know why I chose who I chose. I'm not gonna let nobody put me back in no cotton field. And I'm not gonna let nobody hurt me. And I'm not gonna let nobody that can't see all races the same. I'm not gonna let nobody do that. I'm not gonna help you hurt me. I'm not gonna help you hurt me. You want me to check and see again if anybody done sent some money? I'm not gonna help you hurt me. I have to check their emails, and then that way they were supposed to email me. If not, we're gonna take their name off and go to the next person. Nessa Van Hutchins, she said she wanted a red velvet. You want the red velvet with nuts? I don't know if that's what she was saying. Have you already got Tammy's address?
I got Tammy's already.
Where is this person come? Angela Robbins. Order a heavenly pound. That is not what she asked for. So we're going to take her out. I ordered a dozen lemon squares today. Will you send me the price? Also placed an order for a heavenly pound. That it's not ready, Angela. So we're going to go on and skip over you. Hallelujah. You're not ready. So we're going to take Angela off of here. So we got one more set of lemon squares somebody can get. We'll put a star by her. If you order one thing and you see this is what you get, and I can't I'm not dealing with heavenly pound cakes right now. I'm only dealing with lemon squares. So scratch Angela. We can put Carmen where Angela was at. Carmen wants some. Carmen, somebody. 16, 4, 9 dozen. I'm about to get off of here. Listen, y'all. I'm going to make this real clear so none of y'all don't get mad at me. Do you think abortion is okay? I do. Next question. That's so dumb. Since you asked it, Biggins, I do. That's dumb. So, I gave you your answer. I think abortion is fine. That's your body. I ain't having it. All right? I can't have one anyway. I'm not a robot. And how you going to sit around here and vote on that? That's why I said that. Because if you crazy enough to let some government tell you what to do with your body, then you the one putting yourself in slavery. Don't give people control over what you got the right to do or not to do. You going to do it one way or the other? Don't come over here messing with me. Did Lakeisha send you her money? Lakeisha Kitchens? Let me go on and tell her how much to send. Oh, I'm over here worrying me with that crap. That get on my nerves with you Republicans. Y'all just don't think. That's plumb foolish. That's when I know who I'm dealing with. An extreme. I know I need to come down, but I can't stand that stuff. Don't come over here and telling me nothing about Tyler Perry's new sitcom. Don't watch it. It's going to have homosexuality scenes in it. Don't watch it. Leave me alone. Do you honestly think before God? A whole Congress got to pass that. They ain't going to stop you. People going to go somewhere else and do it. Victoria. What did Victoria... Okay. Get on my nerves. I hope this is the same Victoria because I need her address. She didn't ever email me. Victoria sent some money. Victoria Irwin, we don't have your address. That vexed me, y'all. I'm sorry. But I can't stand when people come asking me questions like that. What you do with your body is your business. You didn't send us I don't see your address. I see what you sent. Did you send I see what you sent. We need to add. We need you to email us. Let me know if you send it to Mama's Comfort Cooking or Tracey K. Mitchell. Yeah, I don't like that. Because that's not what this election is about. This whole United States is not ran on whether you choose to have an abortion or not. We got too many other things pressing us to use a woman's body to get a vote. The same man that was finna get this killer off in Atlanta that murdered this rapper trying to get black votes. If we were all people, you wouldn't have black jobs. You wouldn't have a black vote. You would have the vote of the people. Let's make America great again. Okay, I agree. We done fell off a little bit. But when were we great? What era were we great? How far back you gonna drag somebody else? Who are you making it great for? You already done indicated there's some jobs just set aside for black people. And the pay scale gonna fit it. Why are we still going through this? Why are we letting people tell us what to do with our bodies? Why are we going backwards when some woman voted and fought for us to have rights over our bodies? You let one person take prayer out of school, now you regret it. They're going to have them wherever they're going to have them. And if they don't, they're going to end up being in the foster care system. They're going to end up being put in these little camps. Do you really think a man care about you having an abortion? If he that big about abortions and not having them, then he would have these men get vasectomies. You're going to be like China. He would only let you have so many kids. That's going to help control population. I mean, think for your own self. And it's always an extreme that come over him. So what I'm telling you is that any color can be in slavery. And if you start letting somebody enslave you and tell you what to do with your body, then you putting your own self in slavery. You don't sit around and let nobody do that. You don't do that. You got so much stuff going on. You got elderly abuse. You got mental situations. You got so many dementia patients. You got elderly people in nursing homes where you done left your mom and dad and they giving your whole inheritance away because y'all don't go visit them. Stay focused and quit letting people play in your face. Right directly in your face, in your view. This election is not about if I hunch Billy and don't want to have his ugly kids and I want to have an abortion. Billy ugly, but he got good ding. Billy ugly, but you know what I mean. Billy can hit it at night, but not during the day. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to roll with Billy. I'm going to slap it, flip it, rub it down. I don't want to have his kids. I don't even want people to know that I'm around. That's between me and God. And I can go to California. I can go to any place that I want to go. Won't you teach abstinence? Won't you teach keep your legs closed and keep your ding in your, if you got a good one, you done cut the holes in your pants anyway so you can pull it to the side. Because, do your hair hang low, do it wiggle to the floor, do your do your out the door, So, commercial break. So, you teach abstinence. It has always worked. It has always worked down through the years. Where that tape? I done threw the tape away. Let me close my mouth. It has been working down through the years. People gonna do what they want to do. I am not gonna vote because you gonna make me. Who in the world do you think you controlling? We already got the heartbeat law in the state of Georgia. You can't have one after the baby's heartbeat started. But people are getting on airplanes and flying to California, and they having them. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. And these black people just trip me out. You finna sit up here and let this man put y'all back in prison in them cotton fields. All what's going on right now is P. Diddy and R. Kelly and them done made some rich man mad whose skin is not like mine. And he done sit around and he's letting us black men know I'll incarcerate y'all, take y'all women, and do it like I did it. Let me tell you something. Did y'all even know? Have y'all even done your research, black people? Our men were even raped and molested by slave owner men. The men, it wasn't bad enough that they was getting our poutine. But they degraded our men. And they raped them. They wrecked them, raped them. Raw. They didn't even have petroleum out back then. They didn't have nothing. Little spit on. Like, they took our men through. Them all got nuts in them. I could tell you a lot, but see, I'm trying to be nice. What did you say? Where's she at? Let me tell this lady something. I'm gonna get her BBB. Anybody got time for her? Lynn, I don't care who killed no baby at 8 months. Who talking about when you do it? I don't care if you do it in 6 weeks and 3 weeks. You shouldn't do it, but that's your choice. You're not a robot. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. You're not a robot. And please don't tell me nothing about Diddy, because I'm going to play his music. Not Diddy. I don't even listen to Diddy. What's his name? R. Kelly. Y'all gone somewhere. Let me tell you something. It don't take 3 weeks to know that you want to get something out of you. And on top of that, a lot of y'all got boyfriends raping and molesting y'all daughters, and they don't want them babies. And y'all ain't gonna leave your boyfriend. Some of y'all kids is having to leave home right now. Because your boyfriend is on top of them. And you ain't gonna leave them. And some of them being molested by stepdaddies, and they don't want them. That's between them and God. I don't care who and what you say. You prove to me that I'm a robot. If you already in God's way from helping you, that's what my whole topic was on today. Let's make a deal. Because God don't make no deal with the devil, but he has a deal with you concerning your plans. And he ain't even interrupting your foolishness while he got plans. The plans are sitting right here. Just like these people. They order ain't going to go out today. If I don't see no money. I don't care if I wrote their name down. And I'm going to go back through and look. And when I take the other orders and they come back and say, but where's my order? I'm going to say, you didn't send your money. You didn't follow directions. We went to somebody else. So we scratched you. All right? That's how I'm doing it. Because you can follow directions. Directions is email me. I'll give you the price. And I'll send you the cash out. The problem is that you don't want to email me. The problem is that you just want to do it your way. So I'm just going to overlook you that you even said you wanted something. And go to the next person. So, you don't let me tell you something. You got so many things pressing us. People can't get the right medical. Folks can't get their medications. The biggest drug dealer that you got right now, the biggest one you got right now is pharmaceutical salespeople. Everybody on perks. Everybody, they even making that stuff now. They got that stuff dirty 30, what they call it, because they putting stuff in it. Y'all have to use wisdom, and all you're getting, you have to really get an understanding. Honey, if you want to get a job, honey, you gotta be a pharmaceutical salesperson, honey. They the drug dealers. They just getting paid salary. And some of them know how to I know a couple of them that come to the doctor's office and the nurses and stuff be giving out the free little Viagras. They be giving you some perks. Did y'all know the story how they messed up West Virginia, our government? Y'all know the story how they got all them people up there in West Virginia on Oxycontins, and Percocets. So it's a documentary. It's 2 of them on Netflix. And it's about how they went to West Virginia, a mining company. And yes, poor people love Donald Trump. So it is Trump Nation up there. When you watch it, you ain't going to see nothing but Trump flags. And they went there because the people were hurting so bad. And they took that low-income poverty area and they used them as test dummies. And they created a pill that looked blue. And it was a blue little cartoon character. A little blue Oxycontin person. And they got them people up there in that mine and all. They were just writing them prescription. They turned them into pill heads. And then from there, they got on meth. And from there, they on oxys with dirty 30s and 40s and fentanyl in it and all that. And they destroyed that whole town. True enough, it was a little redneck, but back up in the woods, they're low income. A lot of the hotels closed because the people on crack is living in hotels. If you don't believe me, go watch The Whites of West Virginia. Go and watch the show called Underbelly on YouTube. Whites of West Virginia. It's a movie called The White. It's a documentary. The Whites. Their last name is The Whites. The Whites of West Virginia. You need to watch it. And they've got they got 3 documentaries dealing with them drugs. So you have to realize we have life is about choices. And you can sit around here all day long and tell me that you vote for somebody because they ain't gonna let you have no abortion. Let me tell you something. Abortions had to start somewhere. Baby, people would get a clothes hanger and go to work. Same way with butt injections. Baby, they be putting silicone, they be putting cement, they be putting oil from the hardware store to get their behinds to stand up. That's why they end up doing so much of it. It ends up turning against them. They get an infection and they got to cut off their foot, their legs, their bunkums. It's looking like they rotten. See, what the preachers are not preaching about right now is vanity. Vanity kills. Vanity, vanity, all vanity. People are dying, getting their mommy makeovers, they tummy tucks, they liposuctions, they butt injects. Honey, you got to learn how to look up your own documentaries. You got to learn how to do your own research. You got to study to show yourself approved. Y'all want me to be an ignorant, naive, dumb cook, baker, sitting in the kitchen all day long, slapping, flipping, and rubbing it down, collard greens, mustard greens, corn on the cob, and chicken wings. Baby, that ain't my story. Can I do it? Yeah, I got a whole family. But that ain't all I do. That's what you want me. See, y'all do people like you do Jesus. You use him for what you want him. You say that you love him and can't live without him, but you only call him when you need him. Now, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love the bake and everything. But that's not who I am. Before I turned on this camera, I had a career running 3 businesses. And sitting on the board for low income. So, I just want to let y'all know that. I want you to know that I am not a dummy. I really want you to know that. Because y'all want people to be, you act like I've been sitting here, like I got on the apron saying, yes, ma'am, I was going to do it. I cook, clean, scrub, and floor, and like an errand boy, I gone to the store. You want me to tell you a story tale? You want me to do it? You want me to do Cinderella Dana Dane? Once upon a time, written in the scene, in the projects that they call Fort Greene, there lived a young man, Cinderella's his name. To make it interesting, it was me, Dana Dane. I lived in a house with my 3 stepdads and 3 stepbrothers that treated me bad. I cooked, I cleaned, I scrubbed the floor. And like an errand boy, I ran to the store. My brothers, they used to boast and brag and say, we got fresh gear and you got rags. Even worse of all, to make me feel low, they gave me a straw hat while they had Kangos. Girls used to say, dang, you're so cute, but you get no rap in that polyester suit. Well, one day up the avenue, there was a man surrounded by the 3 grand crew. He said, hear ye, come hall. The princess is having a royal ball. If you can rap or so dressed fresh, you might have a date with the sweet princess. Well, I ran up the stairs and I went to my stepdad. I said, stepdad, may I? He replied, I don't curse, so I can't say what he said. But when I used to do it, I did say his granddaddy said, his daddy said, H, no, he replied. Okay. So, Cinderella got the same story as Cinderella, but he was a fella. So I don't know Cinderella Dana Dane. Well, we'll be rapping Dana Dane would say. So, Dave the dope for you shooting up dope who don't know the meaning of war to know a soap. But that's my story. And that's another song, so I don't get them twisted. But, it's just like I tell people all the time, I say, when I teach, I use old songs, sometimes new songs. And I like to have fun when I teach my teenagers. And so everybody teach. I believe music is a word within itself. And I do believe that music is it's universal. So when you teach with music, people can comprehend. Like sometimes I do yo-yo. Don't mess with my yo-yo. Growing up was crazy. And in my day, we got our butt whooped. Mama didn't play no bass. Talking back was foul play. She didn't play the okie doke. Mess around and get your neck choked. Telling the man, hold up, mom, can I go? You walk in the house and mama straight say no. The kind of mama whip you in the store if she has to, just to let you know that you're the child and she the master. You see what I'm saying? So when I be dealing with them on that be, don't mess with my yo-yo. Don't try to play me out, you know. So I got all my music in my head because music is universal and you can teach with it. So when I tell my kids what's that going? What is that? You want to give them a piece? Oh, did you got her icing? Okay. So I just want people to know. I want you to know that. I know y'all like for me to do it, and I'm semi-retired now, but I'm not all the way retired. Because some days I got to go to work when I get off of here. Okay? Because I want you to know I do real estate. I do real estate. So, I can't do hair no more. And I still got my furniture business. So, I don't let y'all see into my whole life. Because the little bit I let people peep into my life, they started telling me they were going to take my stuff. So, you can't let everybody look into your life. You can't let everybody see what all you got left, what kind of land you got left or nothing. Because this day and age, people so happy. Do we get Miss Clarita Thomas?
She's up here. We gotta put the pieces in there, and then I gotta get with the second stuff.
Okay, I'm finna delete this lady and give her no, because y'all gonna get in trouble. Because y'all are not gonna get Lynn to understand nothing. So I don't know why y'all gonna go back and forth. Y'all got somebody on here. Y'all, they think that let me tell you something before I give her. Didn't Calvin, you could have been and deleted that Lynn girl. Yeah, get leadable. Cause
you used to go with, you want to put all this stuff together or
who?
They
will it and stuff like yeah. Cause at the end of the day, Antichrist is here. And a lot of them see that man as Antichrist. They see him as his savior. And I'm going to tell you what he's trying to do. Y'all would not. I told y'all to go watch that show that's coming out. I told y'all to go watch Handmaid's Tale. A lot of us need to be getting ready to go to live in Canada. She needs to be taught. Okay. I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got nothing to say to her. But a lot of us might end up going to buy us some property in Canada. And the reason why I'm saying that is because they trying to turn this into like one nation under a groove, getting down just for the funk of it. One nation and we're on the move. Nothing can stop us now. They trying to do this democracy. Well, when he get in, he ain't gonna never get out of there until he die. And they're gonna do it with the next president. So this little monarchy thing that they're trying to do, which is to keep power and one person in power, just like how the Queen Elizabeth until she died. That's what they're trying to do. And if they do that, JJ, you in trouble. And they think that man is their savior. Did y'all know it's a town in Florida that said Donald Trump never stopped being the president of the United States? Do y'all realize this man didn't do a town hall meeting? He didn't want to do nothing because he automatically knew that he was going to be in that position. So we have to come to a crossroads and quit getting mad at other people for being ignorant. God said, I won't allow you to be ignorant. And you can study to show yourself approved. A workman need not be ashamed when he rightfully divides that word. But see, you want me to sit here. And you want me to be, I can't do nothing with the way I sound. My dialect is country. Because that's the era in which I live. The region of the world and the little country town I live in. So my dialect is country. My verbiage is not. I'm not going to be ignorant. And the resources are out there. Google it. Take your time and do your own homework. I'm not going to help nobody put the future kids in prison. I'm not going to help you put somebody's grandchildren or put them back in a field. If you can help America, help them. You don't have to be president to help them. You keep saying you friends with Putin. Help us. You keep saying you got a good rapport with China. Help us. Why you need to be president to help? You don't need to be president to help. You don't need to be president to help. If you can do it, do it. But what our problem is black people. We work against each other. We a stiff-necked, rebellious generation. We the ones the Bible talk about. And guess what? We finna go right back into captivity, into bondage. Because we work against our own self. You sitting here helping somebody help you. You look like a pawn. You look ignorant, walking around there with a shirt and a hat on. And you get caught up in some of these truck stops. You get caught up in some of these country towns up here where I live. And you go in some of these gas stations. You can tell them all day long. And when the election is over, they'll still hang you by a tree. There are some places right now truck drivers are afraid to go through. Because the black truck drivers get treated like trash. Doing it with Calvin, when you get your page in trouble, ain't nothing I can do about it. And all you want to do now is sit around and look good. Go to the clubs. That's bait. I really wish y'all could see how we being baited. I really wish you can see how, I hate to say it, but my people, they scared of a 10-year and a 15-year mortgage. They'll rather go buy cars. Why you think they made that Tesla? Who you think driving them? Did you know the rich people don't drive half of the cars? Who you think driving these Bentleys? Why you think they can tell who's selling drugs faster than anybody? True story. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, but I ain't coming back. That was this girl, I was doing her hair. I had to have her through out of that hair salon. She always came and got her hair done. And she got weave. But she told me, could I please have her finished no later than 4:30. She didn't care as long as she was out. One day I said, why you got to be out of here at 4:30? She said, well, I got to drive to Alpharetta. She said, well, I'm going to tell you something. She was a good tip and everything. She said, there was a situation going on. Somebody that she was close to that sold drugs like her had got murdered on the street corner. It was a big deal. So she said, I got to go pick up. I got to go pick up for the dude that got, because I'm taking his load. She said, well, I have to drive to Alpharetta. And I got to be there when the sun go down. And I said, what? She said, yeah. She said, I sell for a big attorney. I pull in his yard. He opened the garage. And I pull my car straight in the garage. Here's the situation. She got to come at night. And she had to be there around dinner time when everybody was going to be somewhere eating or paying attention to their own business. So she had to be there. In the summertime, it was a little later. But in the wintertime, when it got dark at 6 o'clock, she had to pull in no later than 8:30. So she had to go and prepare herself. And she had to go through traffic. And she had been doing this for years. And here's the thing. If she had gotten caught, he was the one that was getting them off. So the moral of my story is, why are you going to keep helping somebody hurt you? That's why a lot of people take the chance and go get a whole kilo. Because there's so many people sitting in prison for so many years, black men, for selling weed and marijuana, and they ain't going to reverse nothing. Now, I want you to hear me good. They just murdered a black man that had nothing to do with that woman's killing. He did not know that white lady. And they executed him. There was no fingerprints. There was no evidence. Same way it was no evidence with Bill Cosby. They let that woman that did that to Emmett die in peace. But to turn around and put Bill Cosby, who was blind at 83, in jail for 3 years. Because they wanted his land. And so, anyway, now the Menendez brothers, they finna retry them. They say it's been 30 years. Now, they done killed their mama and daddy, cold blood. I don't care if they was molested. The woman did not molest them. They shot that woman in her face, and they finna retry them and let them out. And they will not be out broke. I'm sure they got a trust. They gonna build them up. They are releasing more white men, do your research, than they are black men. Because why? What happened is, I want you to hear me. What happened is, by total of amount of people in the United States, it's more people of color in this world, not just the United States, in the entire world. It's more people of color than it is of European or white. And so depopulation is needed, because if not, we're going to take over, because there's black in every color. It take a little drop of black for every color. Did you know it's a drop of black and white? Every color got a little black in it. You got to have it. Go try to make you up something. Red, yellow, black, white. You got to add a little black. Just the same way. You can be white as snow from European. Get with 5 black men, and I bet you your children will be dark as I am. Looking like they need a haircut too. Same way. It only takes 5 generations to erase the color white. That's all it takes. Started right there in a plantation. Then it becomes a black slave. And if you say that I'm supposed to be whatever race my father is, when are you going to focus on that? All these mixed kids. All these mixed kids whose daddies is white, you don't put on their birth certificate they white. I'm just saying. Like, is you really going to help somebody mess with, for every 7 women, there's going to be 1 man, 1 black man. Because our black men either loving each other. We the ones with the broken families. We the ones that ain't got the mama and the daddy. We the one ain't the American outlook. We the one go around saying a woman can't raise. Yes, I'm tell you something. Your son is not effeminate because a woman raised him. He effeminate because somebody in that family done fooled around with that spirit. Your daughter ain't no butch or going around here liking. Some of y'all done got y'all's willy whackers licked too, and your kitty cats flattened out too. You just did it in college and you don't want to talk about it. You went to Catholic school and Mary Beth Gallagher licked it and you liked it a little bit, but then you turn around and you don't want to do it. And you know that's not right, but you don't want to talk about it. You done bumped coochie bumps too and flipped and flopped the little weenie rolls all around each other and bumped and bumped and bumped. And now you just don't want to admit it. It's okay. You can't go tell no dumb woman that was a part of your past. You can't tell a dumb man. You notice I said dumb on both of them. Because if you ain't got to understand that somebody got a past and they can get over it, ain't no use in me telling you it would be dumb. Ain't no use in you telling me. Ain't no use in me. Them children is, you better go dig up in that grave. You better go ask all the men that was on the Navy ship in that water for 6 months at a time, not coming up in them little submarines. Now you want to sit around here and act like you ain't been through nothing. You want to act like you just, like the Lord is coming back just for you. You might as well say, run DMC for me, fresh. Well, I'm proud to be black, y'all. And that's a fact, y'all. And if you try to take what's mine, I take it back, y'all. So, you know, I just don't know how long I'm going to stay on here. Because I've been on here long enough and I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back on no live today. After I get off of here, I'm going to go mind my business. But I'm going to tell you something. A lot of y'all ain't telling the truth. And the truth will set you free. And I know it's your past and you ain't got to live there. But don't be crazy. Don't sit around here and act like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't lie to yourself. Don't let nobody help you hurt you. Baby, quit selling your grandmama land. Quit being scared to get a 10-year and a 15. All they doing is adding usury. Usury ain't nothing but interest. You're going to pay for that house 17, 11 times. You paid $317 for that house. By the time you pay it off in 30 years, you're going to pay $1.2 million. But you're going and buying cars. Keep your house. Cars depreciate time you pull them off the lot, 3 to 5%. If you hold on, you'll drive a car to be 2 years old, but I got it. I ain't can. In 2 years, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because I look at it like this: in 2 years, if you don't drive it a lot and the mileages ain't too high and ain't no gaskets messed up in the end, all that, I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to pay half of what you paid for it. It's just going to be a 2-year-old car. Drive it for 20 years. What I need a car to ride by itself and drive itself. I barely can drive in traffic. The car ain't got no more sense than you do. They replacing us with everything. A cab driver can't even have a job. Taxi, take me to the other side of town. Taxi say, I can't take you. Because they got cars now that drive for you. And you can get in them. Jermaine got in one. Hallelujah, salvation and glory. I ain't got enough faith to get in that car. But Jermaine got in one that drove itself. And it picked him up and took him right back over there to his hotel. And he sat there and let the computer do it. But I know computer gets glitches. I ain't even going to Six Flags over Georgia, Atlanta, Screams and Dreams. I ain't going to be able to do it. You're going to have to get somebody else to do it. I'm old now. You're not finna slap it, flip it, and rub it down. And I'll be all broken up by the time I get off that roller coaster. My name is Sir Nose. That's what the K stands for. Tracey Nose Mitchell. My name is Sir Nose, devoid of funk. I can't swim. I never could swim. Never learned to swim. Can't catch the rhythm of the stroke. Why should I hold my breath? Feeling that I might choke. I can't. So the moral of all my stories is, don't help nobody hurt you. The moral of my stories is, talk to your children. The moral of my stories is, date whoever you're going to date, but you don't have to let your kids date them. The moral of my story is, there is a moral, like there's a story behind my praise. The moral of my story is, I don't need the government to tell me what to do with my body. If I want to get with him and do it on the weekend, it's none of their business. And if I don't want to carry the child, that's between me and God. And he is a forgiving God. You don't know. God knows that we are mortals that feel. We are emotional beings. And God may say, this woman, I can see her through it. But this child been molested. And she don't want to carry this rape baby. And got to tell this baby, you came here. Now God could say I could turn it into a blessing. Because a lot of people did carry rape babies. But God could also say, I know her heart. Don't tell me. And I'm going to tell you this for sure. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Because David straight up got Bathsheba pregnant and had her husband killed. Did Bathsheba have an abortion? No. But David was trying to cover it up. God took that baby. God let that baby be born dead. David prayed for that baby. And God took that baby. You are not God. You do not know how he gonna judge your heart. How was David a man after God's own heart? You know all the dirt David did? You know how many wives David had? You know all the stealing and murdering David did? And he was a man after God's own heart. Because he asked for forgiveness from the heart, not from the lips. He asked for forgiveness. from the heart. From the heart. It's the heart of the matter. That's why he said you can praise me with your lips, but your heart is far from me. That's why I say God can use anybody in any condition. That don't mean he's going to get the glory out of you because your life is not lining up with his word. That's all. But I'm not going to I'm not voting for no government to control nothing I do. We already ain't going to get Social Security after a while, but they still taking it out the checks. You already can't afford doctor's appointments. They got us on so many drugs, I got to go every month. And they ain't even told me what date they put my stimulator in, but they told me how much money I had to bring to that table, $1,100. I had to spend $500 3 weeks ago for an MRI. And when I go back on the 12, all they're going to do is sit me down and ask me, do I have that $1,100 so I can go on and pay, and then they're going to schedule me. Because they're going to make sure they're going to get their money. And that's with insurance. I had my mammogram last November. They sent me a bill for $300 and something. I said, why you send me this bill? I'm not paying it. I got insurance where I get a mammogram once a year for free. I get 2 dental cleanings for free. And my pap for free. And now they do pap smears every 2 years. 1 year they clip your meat. The next year you come in and they just fill in you to make sure everything is good. Oh, well, they might have sent it in between changing your insurance. I said, well, I ain't going to pay it. So go on and send it to collections. I'm not going to pay it because it was for free. Well, if we get you down to $200, I'm not going to pay it. I'm not, because it was for free. I'm not going to let no government tell me nothing. It's hard to not sin in this world, but we must trust and live according to God's word. Is abortion free from God, from government? I don't care what the government say. You better have a made up mind for yourself. Do you know your thoughts can be sinful? Do you know God could say you didn't have an abortion, but you thought about it? Do you know how many women want to have an affair and they didn't? Did you know you sinning more watching porn than you is about that? You gonna go do that one time, but you gonna watch porn every time because that your man ain't turned on by you. He needs something to help him, or you need something to help you. But you ain't got no problem with that, huh? You ain't got no problem with that. Which that's the reason why half of them need abortions. Sex was only supposed to be designed for us, you know. We not arguing. We discussing. You got to know the difference. I'm not arguing with nobody. They discussing. I'm not even in that thread. I can't control nobody else today. Yeah, when you look upon somebody else's flesh, you sin. Because you lusting. You go to the strip joints, you ain't complaining about that. Some women go with their husbands to the strip joint. That's an insecurity. I'm not finna go help my husband look. I'm sorry. And now they got bisexual strip clubs. They got them with men and women doing them at the same time because you don't know which one you want. You might look over here at Peter and look over here at Patricia. You don't know which one you want. It's kind of confusing. What? You need some help?
Yeah, you need to get offline now. Don't hide your ass.
Peter and Patricia. Peter and Patricia. I'm looking over here at Patricia. She's shaking. Then I look over Peter. He's swinging. I don't know which one I want. Trisha.
She finna go. She got work to do. I done packed all this stuff. She ain't doing that. She about to get off. Y'all have fun. Send y'all money. If y'all don't see y'all money, y'all orders not going out today. Have a blessed day.
You heard her. I gotta go, y'all. I love y'all. I'm sorry she done ran me off. I got to go. Love you. See you later. I hope I help somebody as I pass along the way. So my living shall not be in Did I tell y'all the story about my aunt that cut the hole in my uncle's pants because John's was too big, and they would be walking, and she said if she didn't, it'd be all over the place. I'll tell y'all about that tomorrow. See y'all later, honeybees.